Shooting at the White House. Film at 11, as they say. Let's get into it. I've got a message for all the scumbags, losers, killers, and haters of this world. Evil must be punished. Alrighty, I am at the New York Times. All the news that's not fit to print. And we're looking at the headline, the politics section, is in shooting at the White House, attempted assassin charge by the Associated Press, published November 16, 2011, updated November 17, 2011 at 5:38 p.m. Boise, Idaho. An Idaho man accused of firing an assault rifle at the White House believed he was Jesus and thought President Barack Obama was the Antichrist. He had become increasingly agitated with the federal government and at one point suggested that the president was planning to implant computer tracking chips into children, according to court documents and those who knew him. Alright, let's stop right there. Does Obamacare say that children will be implanted with RFID chips? Yes, it does. So did the man lie? No. Now, they're accusing this man of claiming to be Jesus Christ, but I have not yet seen any proof in the public arena that suggests to me that this man claimed to be Jesus. And in fact, after reading the article, everything he said is exactly what is written in Obamacare. They are going to implant chips in children. They are going to use it as a means of identifying the kids to promote healthy living, quote unquote. That's all in Obamacare, and it's all documented. All you got to do is Google Obamacare and read it for yourself. It's all in there. So this guy, now if he did in fact run around claiming to be Jesus, okay, then yeah, he's a fucking nutter and needs to be locked away. But there's nothing in the public arena that would suggest to me that he is claiming to be Jesus or that Obama is claiming to be Antichrist. Although it is possible for a person to have a spirit of Antichrist without being the Antichrist. You get what I'm saying? So, and then of course everybody, he needs help. Beware when people say you need help, folks. Because whenever anybody gets into the media and says they need help, quote unquote, that is code for you are a fucking nutter and you need to be locked up and pumped full of drugs till you start drooling out of the corner of your mouth. Okay? That's what they need help in the media means. Okay? Don't be deceived. Alright? Don't be deceived. Alright? Anytime anybody gets in the media and says he needs help, that's exactly what it means. It means they will take in a mental institution and pump you full of drugs so that you can't remember who you are or what you did or where you live or who your family members are. And then when the family does come in to check on you, oh look, see, he can't even remember who you are. Well, of course not, you big dummies. You pumped him full of fucking chemicals. Of course he can't remember his family. But see, they use that as an excuse to keep you in the mental ward, see? It's all a fucking scam, just like everything else is a fucking scam. You get him off them fucking drugs, and he'll start remembering his family again. Wow, what a fucking shock that is, huh, guys? Surprise, surprise. But anyway, like I said, there is nothing in the public arena that suggests this man claimed to be Jesus Christ, or that Obama even claimed to be Antichrist. However, when you have it written right in Obamacare that yes, indeed, they are going to chip the children, in 2014, it's what Obamacare says, implanting RFID chips in the children. That's in Obamacare. It's not. This man did not lie. He did not lie. Now, do I condone the fact that he assaulted the president and the office of the president? No, of course not. However, I do understand how people would be frustrated that it seems like the monolith called government just keeps rolling on and on and on, and nothing seems to be able to stop it. I can understand someone's frustration. Do I think it rises to the level of assault in the White House with an assault rifle? No, I don't. But, you know, I think I can kind of understand why people would be dismayed, particularly of late. I mean, the economists are now saying top end, we could see $64.5 trillion in debt. That's the high end now. $64.5 trillion with a T as in Tom, dollars in debt. All at the feet of Obama. All of it. Every penny. Every penny. Okay, now that, admittedly, that's the high end. The low end, I think, is something, what did they say in media? I think it was like 14.5 or 14.5. Okay, so the low end is 14.5 a month. The high end is 64.5. Okay, that's just insane. Alright, and the recent poll, I believe it was Gallup. A recent Gallup poll, Obama has dropped another 5 points. He has dropped another 5 points. More and more Democrats are like, this guy ain't representing me no more. You know, and he isn't. He isn't representing anybody in terms of world. Okay, he's representing the elites, is who he represents. You know, whether you believe he's an antichrist or not is immaterial. The point is, he's destroying the great Satan, otherwise known as America, as fast as he goes. And if somebody doesn't impeach him and get him out of office, America will be destroyed. Because that is his goal. You have to remember, folks, Obama lived in the departed Indonesia as a child. All during his childhood, all he heard over and over again was how America was the great Satan and it had to be destroyed. America's the great Satan and it has to be destroyed. America's the great Satan. He heard that over and over again as a child. You don't think that might have influenced him? And of course it was. Of course it was. He was a child. He was a great little child. Of course it was. Of course it was. And when we put him in the White House, oh, that was smooth. That was real smooth. Maybe next time, you ought to bet him before you put him in the White House. Please. But yeah, all growing up in the Department of Indonesia, he heard that America was a great Satan and how it had to be destroyed. America was a great Satan, Israel was a little Satan. That's all he heard growing up, over and over. It was pounded into his head. That's all we heard. And now we put him in the White House? Oh, that was real smooth. That's a good job. Who are you going to put in next? Charles Manson? Adolf Hitler? I mean, come on, guys. Let's get it good. But, like I said, do I think it rises to a in the White House? We still think But I'm here to say on record that it is Obama that did it all. And Congress does not wake the fuck up and get them impeached to do it. We could see even more dire. Not a joke. Anyway, this man here, it's funny that the mother of the man and the mother of the man's fiance and the fiance herself have claimed on record that this man is not crazy. He has never claimed to be crazy. He has never said anything that was crazy. Now, he has said things that, might not be what you would call, quote, mainstream, unquote, but that doesn't make it. And the article even says that, okay? But see, then you have someone named Alan of Shelby, Idaho, who says, I believe he needs help. All right, well, that's code for the man needs to be locked up in a mental ward and pumped full of drugs so that he doesn't know his own name or his own family. That's code, all right? So whenever you see somebody saying, I think he needs help, or I believe he needs help, or he needs help, that's code for lock them up in a mental ward somewhere and pump them full of drugs so that they can't tell the truth. See, if you're locked up in a mental ward and you're pumped full of drugs to where you're drooling out of the corner of your mouth and you can't even remember your own name, you're not going to be able to tell anybody what really happened that day, are you? No, you're not, are you? Isn't that amazing how that shit works? Yeah. So, is this man Jesus? No. Was he telling the truth about Obamacare? Yes. Do I believe that Obama is the Antichrist, or do I think he believes that Obama is the Antichrist? No, but with a caveat. I believe that Obama may have a spirit of Antichrist. And that means that he may take on the traits or have certain aspirations of the